Hello, everybody. It's Cal and LF. Interesting situation I'm in here right now. Not really, actually. It's just a wonderful Saturday morning. I've got some things to disassemble. Oh boy, and now the video is playing in my ear. That's just great. That's just great. I got one viewer. Wonderful. Okay, so this is not my best starter. Let me mute this. Okay. All right. Now I can go on in peace. So, oh, good. 3 people. Welcome, gang. Okay, so 4. All right. I'm just gonna be. I've been. I don't know if you guys may know this or not, but I've been selling some sets on Instagram. Got a couple of people who made some purchases, and unfortunately, I've sold off not necessarily the best stuff, but definitely the most unique and rarest stuff. And so, yeah, the Muwaka and Cane Raw, and basically all the Rahi are no longer for sale. The Nui Rama and the Tarakava have all been bought. I also sold the Strack, but um, I have another one of Strack if you want. If anyone still wants another Strack, and I also sold 2 Va, which may be interesting to some, uh, but anyway, those are I haven't sold a ton of stuff yet, but I have sold the most substantial stuff, the most interesting stuff, probably. I shouldn't pitch it like that because I might still get people wanting to buy stuff. Anyway, I'm going to be taking these apart now to package up. So I'm going to also read your comments and interact with you, lovely people, while I do. So, yeah. So this is going to take some time to disassemble them. It will definitely will. You're very right about that, Ruben Assassin Rose. You sound more mature than before. That's my morning voice. Morning voices will do that to you because you sound deeper, you sound more responsible, and ironic. I don't know if it's. I guess it is a little more responsible to do stuff in the morning. I'm gonna say it is. All right, let's start knocking this bad boy apart. I started with the horns. You mess with the bowl, you get the horns. So I'm getting the horns off first. Thank you. I'm making dad jokes today. You look like you came back from jogging. I wish I did. That would have actually been something nice and responsible to do. But actually, it's just Florida is normally very hot, but today, these past couple of days, it's finally gotten cool. So I woke up this morning and our house was like 60 degrees, 63 degrees, something like that. It was not ideal temperature. Ugh. Well, I mean, because like the good ideal is somewhere in the middle, 70, 73. So we boosted it up to the heat to 70, and hopefully we won't get a ton of cost from no, what am I talking about? Muscle Callan. Do I look muscular? It's just the fabric. I'll start the clock. Lord of Muscle. Psh, you guys making me blush with your fake news. I ain't a beefy man. I'm a thin nerd, and I'm proud. I'm not proud of, but I'm satisfied. I don't think I've ever had any real self-image problems. Probably the only thing that only 2 things bug me. One bugs me, and it always will, that I have kind of big ears, but it's not that big of a deal. And then the other thing that bugs me is that I might go bald. I don't know. And the only reason it bugs me that I might go bald is because my friend like IDS tease me and tell me that I'm gonna go bald to mess with me, which is funny, but it's the real fear has been placed in my head. Well, some people are comparing physique. I maybe it's possible. I don't know. I think Oscar's making fun of the wrench thing because as much as we all love AJ, he's a little bit of a goof when it comes to silly things. So, yeah, I don't think we're actually getting into the whole wrench thing. What a disaster. That was a disaster. Anyway, this is nice and low key. Also, like I think every single person in my house, that being David and my third roommate Chan, I think they're all still here. Maybe David left. So I'm feeling a little more quiet. Maybe that also is adding to my responsibility sounding voice today because I'm trying not to be super noisy. I'm overhearing something. Anyway, okay, am I missing comments? Nope. People just have not messaged for 2 full whole minutes. Oh, not 2, 1. Okay, now 2. Cool. Hey, I got 7 viewers though. It's like, wait, 7 viewers, but no one has anything to say? I guess I've answered basically every single question that could ever be asked of me. You can ask me some would you rathers. I'll do them. I almost wonder if it's just my computer freezing up, but I doubt it. I mean, it's supposed to stay up to date. I'm just going to speculate to myself until something happens. No new comments, guys? Oh, usually I get behind. So, but now I'm on right here. I'm here, ready to talk to you guys. These are so boring. I joked about 4 minutes on the clock already, Callan. And yeah, I barely put a dent to it in his head. Yep. That's this. We might be here a while, but because I'm not the fastest. They say it's easy to destroy. It is easier to destroy something than it is to build. Well, they haven't heard of Lego, Technic, and Technic Bionicle. Would you rather use mass as knees / chin armor? Chin, I assume you mean. Okay. Or just Vaki eye stalks as armor? Probably Vaki eye stalks. They're kind of cool. If you could get, I'm guessing nearly half an hour. Possibly. We'll see. But yeah, this is, his head is dented in. So anyway, but yeah, I probably would rather use the Vaki eye stalks because I think they're kind of cool. I have used them a couple times, particularly for a very old Taraga version of my friend Gringat's self-mock, and I thought it looked kind of cool. All right. So just taking everything apart. Things are going a little faster now. Let me know when you're done and I'll stop timing you. Okay, will do. I appreciate you documenting this information. That way we can know how cool I am or how fast I am. Real men use brain stalks as armor. Oh yeah? I pulled off a small design recently with the eye stalk for a leg design. Interesting. That's cool, Kevin. Well done. Do I have to take every single piece out? Does every piece have to be individualized? I ran into that problem with the Vaki where I didn't, sorry, not Vaki, the Rakshi. I started taking them apart and I didn't feel like pulling the tan pins out of the hands on the knees for the leg. You know what I'm talking about? The knee joint with the hands in the knee joint, and there's a yellow pin axle, half pin, half axle piece that's holding. I didn't feel like taking the yellow pin out of the hand pieces because it would have been a pain. One of my old schoolmates made TF Prime Megatron's cannon with Bionicle and Hero Factory. That's cool. Callan, look out the window. It's nature. It's nurture. What else do I need to see out the window? All right, he's starting to fall. He's starting to come apart. Oh boy. I'm fingers crossed the shipping aren't too bad. I missed it? Oh, darn. What did I miss? Was it there? I'm there. What's there? Now I'm really interested in your next comment because I have no idea what there is. Uh-oh. Message retracted for all the boys who are wondering. Yeah, if they watch this whole stream, which they really shouldn't, after the fact. I missed Mana Nui? Oh, shoot. Well, if that's Mana Nui's second coming, then that's a pretty crappy second coming. It's a look and you miss it moment. That means only like 2 or 3 people are getting into Bionicle Heaven. Oh man, what a... Okay, this is... Taking stuff apart in Lego's hard. I don't like it. I like building. Makes it a bit of a crappy moment. I miss Vitoro because he actually did something during G1. It's true. Characters... They killed characters in G1. I mean, not a lot, but they did it. The only thing they did in G2 was say, oh, the Toa went back to the stars, which is kind of admittedly a cool ending for the Toa. Would have been something that would actually been more satisfying if they applied that concept to G1 with the original Toa doing something like that and sacrificing themselves to stop Makuta. But instead we got it in G2 and it didn't mean anything because the G2 versions of the characters were crap. They were boring. Only one of them got any real character development at all. Great. A piece fell on the floor, so I'm going to have to go pick that up afterwards. Brilliant. Loving it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Slim-year-old, I'll kill you. Ooh. But I'm 45 and I'm still out selling you. Yeah, also I was kind of had my fingers crossed that someone like IDS might join a stream like this, but he's at work. We are on different time frames, and yeah, he doesn't get Saturdays off. Ever tired? Do you mean taken apart? Or tired taking a what? Ever tired taking apart a Technic boat? Most difficult. I think you mean tried. Okay. Okay. Just that one little typo really threw me for a loop for a minute. I've seen a few comparisons, either Mononui and Akimu, but could Akimu reform an entire planet? It's possible. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of took me too long to figure out that you meant tried. I'm a dummy. But yeah, this is probably the most low-key stream, but that's, you know what, that's fine, because I have a mission to do anyway. I needed to take apart this guy anyway, because I'm going to be shipping him off in a box today. So, Callan, what if we all died in 2012 and got transferred to an alt universe without even noticing? That would be crazy. I've got a bone to pick with Colta. In which closet is he hiding? Oh, is Colta homosexual? I do not hear about that. Is there some backstory with Colta that I don't know about? That would be very interesting. Good old Colta. I've got a bone to pick with Colta. In which closet is he hiding? Come on, guys, give me some good would you rather. It's like some really interesting situations. I'll or something. Like, you know, let your imagination run wild. Only gay Bionicle ever was Visola. Really? Is Visola supposed to be a lesbian? That's weird. Oh, I guess she did really like, or was she? I thought pretty much. Oh yeah, did she like really admire Nokama? Was she kind of like a stalker for Nokama? It's weird. I can't remember that. Colta gets a boner whenever he sees a skull spider. I get it. Ha ah. Okay, would you rather be in the Mask of Light or 2015? But what do you think? I'd rather be in the Mask of Light Bionicle universe. Well, some people complain they don't like the designs of the Miramax movies, but I think they're cool, and I would love to explore. I would love to explore. Um, oh man, now here's where you make me look like a fool because I don't know the story well enough. I know Zakaz is where the Paraka are, um, but where is Odina? Is that where? Isn't Stelt where the? Um, oh my gosh! Now suddenly things are coming in. Isn't Stelt where the not the not Vortex? Isn't Stelt where the Vortex live? What is Odina again? I totally forgot. So I need some more information. Sorry, Yatron. Callan, why is the Discord server dead? Because I sold it to someone else after losing interest. I'm sorry. It's no longer run by me. The Great Furnace revival was a complete failure. Not really because of anyone else, just because I don't have the time to try and do some kind of group Bionicle channel. Okay. Okay, I was right. Oh no, I was wrong. Stealth is Sidorak's home. Sidorak is technically not a vortex. Okay. Interesting. All right. Learning new things. Thank you for the information. So Odin is the base of the Dark Hunters. So basically, what I'd rather be surrounded by tons of assassins who work for like a culty organization called the Dark Hunters, or would I rather live around a bunch of crazy maniac people who are kind of wild and rowdy and evil to a degree? The Last Revenant. Hey dude, Last Revenant, how's it going? Well, thank you for that information. So I guess, oh man, I don't know. I think I'd rather live on Odina because Dark Hunters, they might be kind of mean, but I feel like that they're more or less they're probably more principled Dark Hunters who are just gonna hunt the people that they're supposed to hunt, as opposed to just someone randomly living on the island. So, I think I'd probably go with. Whereas I wouldn't do Zakaz because I fear that there's a lot of crazies there, a lot of really crazy Skakti who would just start bullying. They'd be real bullies. So that's my answer. I'm doing fine. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. Okay, Bioformers or Bionicles Creed. Basically, okay. Isn't basically okay? I guess isn't Assassin. I was gonna say aren't the Dark Hunters already kind of like Assassin's Creed? And I technically know they're not because it's not the story at all. The Assassin's Creed story has something to do with a guy like using a computer thing to go back in time in his brain for something. He's doing missions back in time, replaying as his ancestors, something like that. So I think the concept of Bionicle Transformers would just be a little more. It's a bit more connective. I mean, here's the thing. Bionicle meshes with Transformers if you're just going to mesh like Bionicle World with Cybertron stuff um, because basically you can just play off, oh, we're skinning all the Transformers as Bionicles, and then we can essentially tell the same Transformers story. But then if you try and make it like Transformers are in the Bionicle universe and Bionicles are kind of like the human equivalents, because Bionicles are more or less roughly human height. They're like a little taller than humans. So technically, if a Transformer met a Bionicle, a Transformer should dwarf a Bionicle as he would any human. So just a little information there that I'm thinking about. That's weird. Das is good. True, very true. Boy, I wish my mocks could get Cowan amounts of girth. Thanks. I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean my physical amount of girth, or do my mocks have girth? I'm curious as to the intention of that comment. Um, okay. Oh man, come on, Axel. Do me. You're slowing down the whole process now. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Got those. Your mocks are really good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that was the intention of that statement. Thanks. I always appreciate praise that just makes me feel better about myself, as opposed to actual criticism that will make me a better person. Just kidding. No, I think I'm fairly receptive to criticism. I mean, it's become a pretty running gag that my videos just involve two people talking, which is more or less true. I mean, if you look at a lot of content, I'm not trying to deflect blame here, but if you look at a lot of content, a lot of scenes come down to just two people talking, but it's all the way it's shot. You can think and all about what they're talking about. But typically in my videos, they're just talking about nonsense and wasting time. So the fact that they're just two people talking is all the more evident. In a show like, I don't know, House of Cards, I guess, where there's like lots of political stuff going on in the background. If there's a conversation with two people talking, they can kind of shoot around those two people and they can get up close and intimidate each other. And it's like, ooh, there's some stakes here. And you don't really think about the fact that it's just two people talking. All that to say, yes, all my videos entail just two people talking. It's my boy Con. You joined the stream. Okay, so Callan, have you gotten any more misprints? My misprint game has been dead for like a year or so. The last misprint I got was a green Matatu a year or so ago. That I was still at college when I got that. Now that I'm thinking about it, so yeah, my misprint game's weak, but that's because I moved on from Frank. I got all the Rurus, which is what I really wanted, but sorry, I'm seeing more comments. I'm gonna try and finish this answer. I got all the Brewers I really wanted, and so basically that's all I feel the need to collect right now. As far as mask stuff, I still don't even have a trans neon Miru. That's how. That's I mean I wouldn't say my mask collecting game's weak, but it's definitely not like really good. So yeah. Oh, come on, these tubes. These tubes are going to screw me in the time department. Callan, are you streaming at 7 a.m.? Oh, sorry. That's your time. It's 9:40 here. So, come on. Bother. Oh, why? I'm going to wait on that. Okay, let's continue. Sorry, now let me get to Yardron's comment. Can we talk about place stippling? The kick happened to that guy. I swear everyone talks about place stippling being gone. He's gone. I recently speculated that he might have died. I don't know. We'll see. I'm wondering if the Brocky would have been released in a function-based time of sets. How would they look like, and what kind of functions would each of them have? That's a very interesting question. Yardron, I like that question. I feel like they would have the design language of Bionicle pieces printing kind of changed over time. But I want to say that actually 2007 was the first year that Lego experimented with the correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say 2007 was the first time they experimented with recoloring, injecting two colors in the same mold, because Jala Mari had two colors in his mask. All of the Baraki had. I'm trying to think of a single Baraki who didn't have two colors. I think they all intentionally had multiple colors in their molds. They also had more rubbery faces, so it's interesting to me how different the Baraki would have been in a Technic-centered year. they probably would have been. They probably would have had a single colored mask. It probably would have looked a lot more Gen 1-y. No, what am I saying? Gen 1-y. It probably would have looked a lot more like a simple elegance, kind of like the original Manta masks. And I don't know. They might have looked better. They might have been better because I'm not the biggest fan of the Baraki. I think they're okay, but particularly I don't mind Kalma, Mantax, Karapar, and Takadox. I think LX okay, I guess, and Pridex just pretty bad. I'm sorry, Pridex. Welcome to Ultimate Doom. Oh yeah, speaking of died, Rip Stanley. Yes. Oh, did he say he was sick in something? Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that, but it's possible. Who knows? I mean, it does like you can only wonder when it's something like that where it's a younger person who's started a YouTube channel. Their parents might not even know what to do about the YouTube channel. They might know that he had it, but they might not know if he did die per se. I don't think it's forefront on their agenda to make a video on their channel saying, yeah, the person who made this video, this channel is no longer with us. Pay tribute to his legacy, yada, yada. Some people might do that. I have a feeling my parents might, maybe not my parents, but I have a feeling David might try and do something like that with Callan, LOF, if something like that were to happen to me. I don't know. TTV's got the backup. If any one of their members died, like they got a bunch of other people, so they could make a huge tribute thing out of it. This is kind of a morbid turn of this is kind of a morbid discussion. Sorry. Mr. Mimo is one name. Nato, no, you're still an inspiration. I think Takadox was all that glow in the dark color. Yeah, Takadox was glow in the dark. How we look on the disassembling calendar, it is almost I give it maybe 5 more minutes before I'm done with this figure. And then I'm going to have to move on to the Mulaka. So I didn't care for the Brocky. I don't get why TTV says they were great. Yeah, TTV thinks they're great. I disagree. They're okay. And some people, I get really frustrated when some people act like they're better or as good as the Paraka. Some people overpraise 2007 because suddenly they decided to differentiate canister sets. It's like, okay, I'm glad they did that for the sake of if they just redid all Anika designs basically the same, that would have been worse. But the reason they did that is so they wouldn't have to make new pieces. They didn't want to do what they've been doing almost every single year prior, which is make brand new molds for new bodies of every single Toa set. And people might argue whether that is it's best that they stop doing that, because obviously people are on when you're making molds I'm assuming that it gets more complicated and more pricey to make new molds every year. So I can't really blame them for stopping doing that. But that's exactly why they differentiated all the sets up, because they couldn't literally just sell the Anika again and the Paraka again the exact same way. They had to add just a couple different pieces and use Technic to try and get more crazy body shapes and such to make it seem like these sets were new when they were using mostly the same pieces, mixed with Technic pieces, of course. So that's my 2 cents on the perception of the Baraki. I still like the Baraki, even though I wish they did more with the bodies. The Technic beam is too thin. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, they were a little too faithful in just the Technic beam alone. It's okay. It works okay because they're kind of weird looking, and so you can kind of make that argument defending them. But yeah, ultimately, I think the characters they made new pieces for are the ones that look the best. Jala has a new torso piece in Mari, and so he looks really cool with that. And then Kongu also has a new torso piece, and I don't think Kongu looks great as Kongu, but I think he's a cool looking figure. See, Matoro doesn't have really anything new, so he looks kind of bad. Nuparu is a much blander version of his 2006 self, and then Holly's a little better, but not really because of her torso, just because she has cool wings, so those are new pieces, and she also gets like a cool claw piece that's new, and then she also has a nice mask that looks a lot more gender neutral than her very masculine 2006 face. Okay, I'm entitled to my opinion gone. I like TTV now, but they kind of suck. Okay, I won't speculate on that because I've never been the hugest fan, but I'm not too surprised. They're trying to make streamlined content all the time, like consistently, and there's only so much you can do with Lego's themes, I think, and their own commentary on it. Are you using Hangouts or just regular stream or something? I'm not asking you to join, just curious. Pretty much use the Hangouts. Yeah, Hangouts is easier. I do the Hangouts. It's just simple. If you can see the Google Plus in the corner, it means I did the Hangouts. I'm pretty sure. Because I know Crusader, who has been doing a lot of streaming recently, Green Crusader, who does Star Wars videos now. He used to do a few Bionicle videos back in the day. He got set up with actual software, an actual setup, something that he set up to like have some more interesting streaming. So I could potentially do that, but typically when I stream, I'm usually doing something in front of the camera anyway, be it building something over the case or not building, or taking apart. So Tonuju, with these spiky cleats, anything is possible. Heh. Yep, he did have spiky cleat weapons. I wish TTV stuck to Bionicle and didn't start talking about Ninjago. Well, you gotta. Bionicle was a dead brand for quite a long time. They're trying to broaden their appeal. I can't really. They had to. Moving to Lego in general was not the worst decision. I mean, it's kind of paid off in the subscriber count, but clearly they haven't done a great job retaining their audience because they're doing okay in the views, but terrible with okay in the views for BioTube, terrible in the views for their subscriber count. And what else is there? Oh hey, 12 Ultimate Doom, the stream question. I don't know. I'm usually doing these things just to kind of hang out with people I'm a bit more familiar with. Oh yeah, that Skype. Yeah, that was a while back, but I don't know. I like having the either being able to just kind of talk to people here. I don't know, just a little more comfortable with this format, unless it's like my really good friends, you know. High five for surviving, Mr. Invincible. What were all those old comments? Matoro was technically my first Mari. Oh, okay, cool, Kevin. Oh boy, hey AJ, welcome. Hi, sorry I'm late. Anytime you're the stream, you're never really late. Hey, yeah, Callan, why don't you add the legend to your streams? Oh, I don't know. I'm just not really up for it right now. Or oh gosh, now I'm getting behind. IVAX just realized their name, TTV, the Three Virtues, but for some reason they kept the name. Yeah, yep, they're called TTV because of the Three Virtues, but they're not very Three Virtue-esque, I would say, because they're pretty universally. I never bought a Mari set, but my brother bought Jala and Matoro, and we loved both of those. Yeah, I can see why some people would like Matoro, okay, but he's not. Also, I think I might have underestimated with the 5-minute comment. So before. So Ruben Assassin Rose, I'm gonna need you. I'm getting kind of close, but Didn't know TTV have a huge Minecraft related problem, but then they dropped it. Yep, I actually do remember that. I was very much in the community when that was being hyped up. They released a big trailer for it and eventually, I almost feel like they got big off the promise of the BioCraft concept, but they took so long to make it that then um, the appeal of the widespread appeal of Minecraft, it was never going to be that big again, so they just kind of gave up on it. We need at least one stream with Kasi and Tood. Who's Tood? I need that. I need that. I actually did give Kasi the option to join the stream, but I didn't prepare for the stream, so yeah, he's probably not showing up. And I don't think he's done Google Hangout stuff in years. So I basically just did that in case, just like on the very off chance that he would want to. So I do not think he'll be here. But who knows? Maybe I will do a stream with Kasi again soon, someday. Maybe he'll respond to that message. Oh, is the stream screwing up? We need. Tout is mine. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, maybe a three-way. I'm not trying to sound sexual. Oh boy. Nope, the stream's running fine. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I can't really do much to fix it because I've got to focus on taking apart this dude. Why does someone have a wrench? Oh yeah. Oh, gosh. I think he was gone when I started unwrenching everyone. So, because Ivax is a responsible individual, so it's not a big deal. I'm up for a 3-way minute processing. Ha ha ha. Because you don't. What? All right. I feel betrayed. Don't feel betrayed. It's not. The wrench has no effect on my feelings for you as a person. I was there and then you gave me a wrench. There were multiple streams where I was giving and removing wrenches, I think. Like between two of them, I was doing that. So I don't want to get into all that again. I'm just leaving it as it is. Because honestly, it does not matter. Oh boy. Okay, almost there. Then I'm going to have to do the exact same thing again with the Muaka, with the exception of just a few pieces. So that's brilliant. If you're killing a Bionicle, we need some edgy early 2000s music. Oh, yeah. It is interesting how Bionicle kind of evolved with its fan base, just using the same edgy 2000 songs. And then turning around. I did that a little bit too, way too late. Thankfully, I dropped it real quick. I'm better than Ivex. Okay. Thunderstruck. I could sing something for you guys. I know you guys love my singing. Just kidding. I think my housemates may still be here, so I would rather, probably better. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Save me. Great song. Okay, come on. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. I'm going to break this piece before I get it off. Why? Oh, jeez. Okay. That's that. Sing Despacito. Ha ha ha. Despacito. I couldn't sing most. I can sing Despacito, but I can't do any more than that because I don't know any of them. I could make something up though, because I know the tune. Despacito, can't speak Spanish because I am a gringo. But that's probably as far as I'm going to go with my parody version of Despacito. My stream has already been copyright striked for singing Despacito. That's a joke. But I think that happened to someone else. Sing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate trailer. Isn't that literally just da 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 da? I don't know if there was a song for that trailer. I don't know what the Smash Bros. Lyrics are. If there are any songs with lyrics to the Smash Bros. Callan Lord of Culture. Adi Fama. I am gringo. Adi Fama. What is Adi Fama? Iruis. I don't understand what you're writing to me, Oscar. You're confusing my brain. Oh, he's giving me the words. Because it's Spanish. They're Spanish words. Adi Fama Miruis. I assume something like that. That's how it goes? I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of that. No more Despacito memes. Despacito is a dead meme. And Despacito 2 will never come out. Or will it? I'm a gringo. We got people. So that's my new quote. I put that SSB. Oh, what happened? Okay. All right. Okay, wait. Before I'm going to put everything on hold. The countdown is just about here. I will give you the Ruben. Prepare for the stopwatch. Prepare. So when I say now and your time frame. Ending now. Okay, that's it. I finished it. Set is disassembled. Now, let me see if I can get a bag to bag it all up. All right, here's a good bag. Okay. All right. Callan, did you know that Stan Lee died? I did. Pretty much everyone was made aware within a couple hours of his passing on Monday. It was very sad. But I don't cry. 39 minutes, 14 seconds. Yeah, wow. So you guessed a half hour, so I was below your estimations because I take too long. You have to live under a rock to not know that. Yeah, I agree with Oscar. People were talking. Twitter. I think Twitter's. I know yesterday there was still Stan Lee in the Twitter comments. Not comments, most tweeted things. Stan Lee was still being tweeted a lot, even on Friday. So clearly his death has had a lot of impact on fans. Because you know what? I think most important thing Stan Lee did for himself, I think, was just make himself very well. One even as when he was very much involved in the comic books, he made himself friendly and important via his soapbox. But especially in the years after, he really treated fans like he really just gave them a lot of respect and kind of gave his life to the fans, which is very respectable, and not many other people would have that kind of patience that he did, especially when he's in his 90s and he's still just waiting around to take pictures of people who love his characters. So yeah, it was the best thing he did for himself was just be there for all the fans and really love on them. And for that reason, I think perhaps even more so than how many comic book characters he created, he'll be remembered as a really loving guy. So yeah, I like Stan Lee a lot, and I'm very sad that he's gone. You have to live under sorry, it's almost always freezing for me to say when you say or in the middle of sentences, as if Google wants to mock me. Interesting. I don't know why that is. If you want to elaborate on that, please do, Yedron. In school, 1 hour after he died, some kid shouted in the class. Everyone was sad. Aw. It was more a quarter to an hour, honestly. Hi, AG Moss. Callan, bring back Edict Arts. I can't bring him back. Callan, do you have Instagram? I do have Instagram. You can look me up, Callan LF. All right, cool. This guy's bagged. I'm going to take apart Strack now to mix things up. Let's do it. Because he also ordered Strack, the guy that I'm selling. Herpaderp. It's not for the first time today. Cool. Why the heck am I getting sleepy from watching this? Then again, I didn't get any sleep. Well, that'd be part of it, and also is the fact that I have a very boring morning voice. Hey, Callan, thank you for putting your voice in one of my videos some time ago. Thank you for letting me voice in yours, even if I'm not the best for it. Yeah, no, you did a good job. It was fun. Edict Heretic. Kevin Adorno just deleted that message, but I saw it before I deleted it, so now it's on the stream. Well done. Yo, Wombat Combat Braxis is the same color scheme as mine. Whoa, that's crazy, dude. That's just crazy. We got 11 people? Cool. Thanks for being here, boys. Perpaderp, Calendar of Culture. Did I say Perpaderp? If I did, that's epic. Okay, this is epic. What's your favorite meme, everyone? Anyone got some favorite memes? Cal, what do you think of Wombat Combat Productions? I've known Wombat Combat for a long time. I knew him, I mean, only as acquaintance, of course, but he was a sort of, I knew him vaguely on mock pages back in the day, and when he was doing more mock stuff there, and it's kind of cool that he's still around. I like Wombat Combat a lot. I got him to voice a couple years ago, do a Makuta voice in one of my mock videos. I would get him to voice more if I pre-planned things, but again, we're not on the closest terms, so it's more so just that I'm not thinking about it. But yeah, I'm not a meme fan, but I don't mind Do You Know the Way. Oh yeah, the Ugandan Knuckles meme. Never forget, or do forget, because a lot of these memes die super fast. I want to get back into Biotube. How do you find inspiration to do bionicle-related videos after its second retirement? Honestly, just because I'm so familiar with it. It's kind of a crutch in my opinion, honestly, because there's definitely a part inside me that really wants to try and, do what every person who makes YouTube videos wants to do, really make it big. But I'm obviously not going to try and tackle that and like just throw all my time into it, because then I might do something like what Alex from My Bionicles kind of did in the past few months, and it just has not worked out for him. So I definitely want to try and balance YouTube and potentially turn it so that I have the job now and I can get to a point where I don't need a job and I can do YouTube. But my problem is Bionicle will never be that form of income. It's never going to be big enough for that. So what do I do? I don't really know. So I would love to try and kind of change the direction of the Callan OF channel if I could, but I feel like my audience isn't big enough that would work. I feel like a lot of people who watch my Bionicle videos to this day would just tune out, which I can't blame them for doing that. Oh man, I am so bad. I think I've told this before on stream, but I am a biter of Lego pieces. I'll just use my fingers if I have to. And this is really making me mad. Oh, I should have had a spare extensive piece. I mean, that's why it was nice that it was in this. Let me pull it out if I can. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, there's a lot of different things I'd love to do on YouTube, but I need to find what would work best for me in the future. I don't know. For all I know, Callan Elf will always be Bionicle videos. But you know what? It's better to do YouTube videos because you like doing them than to just try and make a career out of it. Because That's what everyone does now, and some people are successes, but those are a huge minority among the people who try. Um, and there's some really interesting videos. I just recently saw a channel, Emp Lemon. I would recommend watching some of his videos on YouTube. He has a really interesting one on Leafy and how more so than iDubbbz trashing him. He thinks that the YouTube kind of sabotaged the algorithm around him, which is a very interesting theory and not too crazy of an idea because he blew up super fast. It's kind of crazy how fast he blew up and how suddenly like he just doesn't even do anything anymore. It's kind of nuts. Anyway, all right. So I'm not gonna take the bones apart for Strack because I'm gonna, they break. So I'm gonna just try and package him like that so that if he wants to take the bones apart, he can. But I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, I know I missed a lot of comments. Let's go back a little bit. My favorite meme is setting people on fire. Wonderful. He recently made a how-to on his version of self-mod. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did see that from Wombat comment. Shoot. Alan, when is the next building stream? I don't know. Frankly, IDS is kind of falling out of the streams, because he's busy and because the last few ones I did with him just weren't as fun. So, and I think he's a very important part of making these streams actually have any kind of rewatch value. I mean, I know that most people aren't coming back and rewatching these, but I have done that before because it's just fun. I like talking with IDS. We have fun conversations. So anyway, let me just try and continue. Actually, though, I don't know Wombat until coming after I made Raxus. Interesting. Callan, recently I have seen you returning from a shop holding Gamer Girl P. That didn't happen. You recently made oh yeah. I forgot, didn't my character knock over that big Makuta mock? I think so. Actually, that was Jampot voiced that version. Callan, when is the next building stream? Oh yeah, I answered that. I don't know. I'm planning on getting into Baidu, but I just need to manage my time better. He was part of Shane's collab. Callan, what is the first thing you would do if there was a zombie apocalypse? I don't know. I'd probably try and stay in my house until I knew until I had to escape. Really, that's probably my first instinct. Just stay in my house and lock everything up. I'm still trying to work on the script for the ski I told you about, Rev. Okay, Callan, what would be the first thing? Oh, sorry, tell me. I'm glad I've transformed into focus and get paper, but I still want to get back on Dynasty. I think your hands hurt now. I built a 2,000 piece mega box Halo Mammoth that hurt like heck, and it was only one set. I'm not making a composition sound bad. Sound like hardest set for me was Von Nebula from HF. Interesting. Usually it's bad that hurts when you're building stuff. I always hated building mega blocks. That's why I stopped getting them. Yeah, those are irritating. I think the hardest was Accelera T9 because I was worried about getting something wrong. I love building the Accelera. Mr. Lang, I don't feel so good. Dips out within the next few minutes. Funny Avengers meme. I haven't come back because I'm always doing something else and I don't even realize you're streaming. I wish I was more often. Yeah, cool. All right, well. Yeah, well, that's no big deal. These streams are just me hanging out with whoever's available because it's fun to talk with some people when I'm doing something as innocuous as taking apart a block or building something. Also, yeah, I've stuck pretty consistently recently to having a video out every single Saturday or every single week, and I think today is the day I skip a Saturday, other than the stream, I guess, because I was working on Bionicle Undercover this week, but then I didn't really get anything done because of other life things. Oh man, how entertaining is this? I sound like I'm about to cry, but I'm not. I'm just really zoned out. Muaka row. Okay, yeah, I really need to take apart this Muaka now. All right. I wonder if I'll be any faster taking apart the Muaka. Probably not. How is Bionicle Undercover going? Not great. I kind of lost a lot of inspiration to do it. The only reason I started working on it recently is because a friend of mine in Canada, Mason, I'm Amazing Mason, who voices Krakua, he told me a nice story about some kid who knew my videos, who came into the Lego store and said that he liked the undercover stuff the best, which is cool, but it's frustrating. The main thing, I would commit a lot more to undercover and get it out if I knew that I was going to get a lot of, like, a lot of people talk about YouTube, doing YouTube for the money and how it's so much more corporate now, and it is. But a lot of what stops me personally from really working hard on certain YouTube projects is the idea of the work, the output compared to the reaction. You know, like you will when you work really long on a single video, a video that's like 7 minutes long or 8 minutes long, full of stop motion animation. You really want people to watch it and to like the video and to comment and to make it feel like your time was justified. But you combine that with just how long it takes to make a video like that and get lines for certain videos like that, and then it just all spirals out of control. And the stream became so boring. Sorry, Oscar. I'm sorry, man. Building technique is a huge pain in the arse because when you want to get the inner parts again, you have to disassemble everything again. Yeah. Lame. I missed that one before. Rahi said, would you like if you could get on? And this is a question for everybody. What Rahi said, would you like to have if you could only get one? Probably the monos. I like I like all the other Rahi a lot too, and they're not, the monos maybe aren't the coolest looking ones, but just the remote control feature is really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna say the Mon. You know the stream is dead when Callan manages to read till the newest comment. Thanks, Oscar. Oscar, no one's asking you to stay. You can leave, okay? If you really are bored. I'll just shut this stream off. This is America. This is a democracy, I guess. I'm here for the people. If the people don't show up, I would have turned this stream off an hour ago, or however long ago that I've been streaming. Yeah, I don't know if that's not like I'm trying to make it about me somehow. Basically, I'm saying I've got your back. Yeah. Thanks, though, Ultimate Team. Appreciate you. I actually made a custom mono with my own parts. We live in a society. We do live in a society. I'm sorry I sound so bored. A part of it is the fact that I'm thinking that I still have other people in the house. Maybe I should get up and check just to make me feel. But I got... Screw the headphones. Okay, I'm going to get up and see if anyone's still here. I'll be right back. Do, do, do. I'm back, and yeah, does look like my roommate is still, or housemate's still here, so that's not ideal. Whatever, you'll never see me coming. Oh, okay, I missed some comments. I never got a Rahi set, but I always wanted the Tarakava. Tarakava are cool. They are cool. The stream hasn't even gone for 1 hour. Okay. Let me know. Okay. Yeah, we'll do 12 Ultimate Doom. I actually have a lot of bow rock. I do too. I've recently accumulated numerous bow rock, and I love having lots of bow rock because it feels like if I ever wanted to shoot, like, really take advantage of the fact that the bow rock were swarms, I could. Bow rock are sweet. Bow rock are epic. Borok's Pwn libtards epic style. I'm really better when I have other people to talk to and engage, but instead I do these alone and I suffer in silence. Me too, they are. Okay, I think I'm getting backup that my streams are better when I have other people. But my friends are busy and I don't know. I need more friends. Maybe one day I'll do a stream with a lady. Why am I saying this? Gosh, I'm a real cringy dude. I'm sorry I haven't had much sleep. I'm not really catching if it's someone pushing myself into your projects or not. No worries, dude. You're good. Favorite mask for everyone? Mine's Ignica. I've always wondered why the Krana need eyes. I think they need eyes to fit over. The Krana were intended to control Matoran and Toa as well, and Taraga. So they need eyes to fit over prey's faces. Because the Krana are the brains. Basically, the Borok are, I guess, not as great bodies for... They're not ideal bodies for these brains. Because they want to steal the brains. They want to take over the bodies of better bodies, I guess. Matoran. That's right, friends are awful. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom sucks. Freaking thing sucks. This stream is really boring. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go because it sucks. Someone's gonna use that probably. Gee whiz. This definitely has, like, I was enjoying just the calmness of it, but now I'm starting to get, like, I don't know, I'm starting to get, not on edge, but, like, feeling weird. Whatever. Hashtag whatever. Lolrock would be happy you're killing that Nwaka. Oh yeah, is that one of his things? I haven't kept up with In Peace videos. But yeah, I am pretty excited that I am selling some of these guys because I don't really need them, and I'm getting some money back that I can spend on more bonkles. Yay! I feel like, man, I feel like I'm kind of as much fun as I have posting, like, a part of the reason why... Why am I such a loser? Gosh, this is the worst. Whatever. You guys are here. So I'll do it. I'll just say it. I feel like overall I have like a nice life and everything, but I'm more close with my family than anything. I don't have like a lot of people in real life. I obviously have Arnu and IDS are really good friends online, but I can't really like hang out with them on the daily because they live in, one of them lives in the UK and the other, I can't remember what state Arnu lives in. All that to say that I just end up looking. What am I? No, I'm just rambling. What am I doing? I need more engagement, people. Muwaka is me in a nutshell. I'm definitely unlisting this stream after. This one is too boring to even rewatch. Oh boy. I am not resisting arrest. I am agreeing, Mr. Officer. Oh boy. What I'm looking forward to today, though, is I'm going to do this early. So then when I take these to the post office and send them out, I'm going to hopefully try and go out and about and have a nice day. I'm going to try and maybe buy some shoes at the mall and And then I'm also going to go, haha, more engagement. More. Well done, Tove Ultimate Doom. We all love dad jokes here. I'm just going to sing. Yeah, I would be singing. I could sing now. Where will you send them? I'm sending them to people who are buying them. Oh, what do you still have for sale? I have a lot of stuff still for sale. I have some of them I haven't even listed yet. I got Tahu Mystica. He's a great set. I got most of a Bitil. I got Zesk. I got another Strack. I've got all the Tomomodex with the exception. I know even Liwa. I haven't committed to selling any of the Mata yet. I have a single Liwa and I have duplicates of basically every other Mata. So if multiple people want the Tomomoda. And you can look at all the pictures of the ones that I have listed on Instagram, and you can message me on Instagram if you're genuinely interested. I put it on Facebook too, but Instagram has had a much better. Both the sales that I made have been on Instagram, so I'm happy with that. I have all of the Mata. Cool. Let's talk about stuff. That's pretty vague. Would it be okay? Yeah, if you want to give me lines, I'm here. I've always been open to do lines for people. The funny thing is, people ask for lines way less than I think they would. I think people immediately assume that um, but then again, I actually think less than that. I think it's just there aren't that many people making videos these days, you know. But I'm pretty lax about what I'll voice in. Only if, but I know there have been multiple things where people have asked me to voice. I did the lines and sent them in, and then, uh, they never made it. So they never made what they were said they were going to make. I know there was one G2 project where they got asked me to voice Pohatu, and it never came to pass. But yeah, if people ask me to voice, I'll do it. Oh man, Herbagerb, where are they listed? I have Netherlands autocorrect. I should look up sales scout. Some old lady was selling bionicle sets and she dumped my for more local buyers. She said about 17 bionicle sets I either don't own or need to replace. Oh, dang. Callan, look at my channel on your birthday. Okay, I will. You gonna make a birthday video for me? That's right, my birthday is coming up. Oh, man. One of my best memories, not best memories actually, but one of my distinct memories that I do and like a lot was the year 2010, I believe. 2010 was the year I joined Mock Pages, and I made a big birthday post on Mock Pages. That was the first time I really had online engagement on my birthday, and I had a lot of people commenting. And looking back now, there were like 40 comments, which is pretty good, but when you compare it to a lot of the videos, like some of my big G2 successes, where they've gotten hundreds, some have upwards of 300 comments. It's like nothing, but I remember that feeling really special then, and I remember it also feeling special because I was on a trip to Georgia with my family to hang out with my cousins who live in Georgia. So even though I wasn't home, I was making the most of the Bionicle figures that I had brought with me. My birthday is November 25th. Yes. Who really wants Pokemon? Let's go. I don't know. What is Pokemon? Let's go. If I forget, happy birthday, man. Thanks. Mine's 23rd of December. Cool. Yours is coming up. Do you get your birthday lumped in with Christmas? People sometimes complain about that. Or do you celebrate Christmas? I should be sensitive. The new game. I want the Pikachu one. Okay. There's some Pokemon game that I don't know about. I kind of dropped off Pokemon. I used to have all the games because I had a DS. Not all the games, but I used to have a lot of the DS games. When they moved to the 3DS, I dropped off because um, uh, okay, thanks to Ultimate Doom. See ya. Cheers. What was I saying? I was saying that I dropped off Pokemon because when they upgraded to the 3DS, I didn't feel like getting a 3DS, so I stopped buying the console games. And when Pokemon Go came out, I was like, this seems like something that's going to addict me, so I'm not going to do it. Sure enough, like the next day, my cousin's like, hey, I got Pokemon Go, we should play. And I'm like, okay. Then I got super addicted for like a year and a half. And probably now a year and a half ago, I had to quit cold turkey. It wasn't that hard. I didn't find myself going back to it as soon as I just decided to drop it. The annoying thing is that there's still people playing it, and there's new features that they've added. So I see adverts. Like those are kind of annoying because I'm like, I can't go back. I just can't. So that's that. I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. I wonder if you guys know what that movie is. You probably do. I live in the Netherlands. That's awesome, dude. You live in the Netherlands, so you wait. Can you wait? Where is Lego located? Isn't that the Netherlands? Can you see Lego? Can you go to Legoland, the original Legoland? Mr. Toa Avon? I liked Pokemon when I was like 5. Eventually I got back into Lego, then Bionicle, then other Lego. Then that pattern over and over, and Transformers is in there sometimes, and then finally Bionicle. Amazing. Welcome back, Oscar. Things are just as boring as they were before. Denmark. I always get that mixed up. Denmark and the Netherlands. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Callan, I'm back. Take me home, country road to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama. Take me home, country road. Sweet comment, Ruben. I wish I could. Yeah, me too. I've been to 2 Legolands. One a couple times, the Florida one, and I remember that. And then I don't really remember very well, but I did go to Legoland, California, years ago. Years ago. In the time before time, when I was just a wee lad. Kellen, can you sing Hit or Miss? What is Hit or Miss? Which song is I Go to Lego World? Is it called Lego World? That's interesting if it is. Oh yeah, no wonder. I was just starting to really get confused as to why something wasn't falling apart. Oh, Lego World's the game. Yeah, that's the game. I have not played Lego Worlds, but it did look kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, it's the best Lego game. All right, well, I'll take your word for it. I haven't played a Lego game in years because I'm just not that much of a console guy. And frankly, I think I'm video-wise, I'm better for it. When you're a video maker and you don't make video game content, it's just going to distract you, and you're never going to make the videos. That's kind of what happened to Comics 98 a little bit, not too much. But I think he just didn't really care that much. I had it on Xbox and then I sold it. It's a yearly convention. You mean Lego's missed attempt at capitalizing in Minecraft popularity? Yeah, I know Lego joined the Minecraft train pretty late. I want to say they joined too late, but I'm sure they've made some good money off the sets anyway. Because despite Minecraft not being what it was for years, it's still got a lot of people, a lot of eyes. Oh man, what's everyone hoping this year for the holidays/birthdays? I wouldn't mind getting a new tripod because my tripod is kind of old and it's not the best tripod ever. Kind of frustrated. My camera's actually been having some minor problems recently. The it's like I use the way I use my camera. I have the video on all the time. Like it's got a screen on, so I have it showing what's on the screen, so I can really frame it up. And I've become super dependent on that. But now recently, like the screen keeps freezing up on me, and it won't show me the screen when I'm taking the photos. So it's throwing me off. Oh, hey Zendor, welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm hoping that I will get a Lego set. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And is that what the game is called that's coming out? If I had to guess, I want Lego sets this year. Probably one of the new Spider-Man sets. Those look kind of fun. The new mini Spider-Man minifigure is a much improved version of the Ultimate Spider-Man minifig, which sucked. I hate that minifig. I don't really hate it, but I hate it because it's been around for so long, and it was never the best Spider-Man minifig. I remember being excited, like we're finally getting a comic book looking Spider-Man when they made that original set with Iron Fist and Doctor Octopus based off the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. And then the minifigure didn't look that good. I wasn't that impressed, and then they just kept using that same minifig for like 6 years. So now the fact that they finally made a new Spider-Man mask, I like the new head. The new torso is not amazing, but it's passable. So it's good. I'm happy, and it's always good. When I was a child, I always wondered, Lego, why did you make this Spider-Man 2 minifigs with with red torsos? Spider-Man's sides are blue. That's not right. You should use the blue torso piece. Then they did that, and they ended up looking like Spider-Man pajamas because the red is more important than the blue. It's easier to get the correct looking blue on red print on a red piece than the correct looking red on a blue piece because the blue is deeper. And the red is going to look more purpley. So Lego did not. Lego started out smarter actually, and then they went back. They decided to do the stupid thing that I never questioned because I had no idea how it would look like. How do you build Toa Callan? If you mean the newest one, I haven't done a how-to. It's it's a little complicated, not too hard. But I have done how-tos of basically every other version of Callan that I've made. The Toa Callan, the Matoran Callan. There was a previous looking wizard Callan Matoran build that I did not make a how-to for, but it's pretty simple, so you can figure it out. I want to get the Genji at least. Oh yeah, they are having the Genji Overwatch. I swear Lego is always late on these trends. Oh my gosh, I hate that meme so much. Was that meme ever funny? The whole song with maybe I'll be this person. No, I'll be this one. I hate it so much. That makes me want to like, I don't know, destroy everything. I think it's a good time. I don't know what you're referring to that. Overwatch in general. Gingy and Bastion, my faces. This is, yeah. Um, this is definitely going unlisted. I'm embarrassed about this stream. But you know what? I'm never embarrassed to talk to you guys. I'm just embarrassed about this being a public video. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cal, what do you think about the buildable Minecraft figures coming in 2019? I actually haven't seen them. It sounds really interesting. Not necessarily in a good way. But who knows? I can tell you I'm already really done with the brickheads. I'm done with it. It's clearly Lego trying to do Funko, and Funko needs to die. So I don't need Lego trying to extend Funko's lifespan by doing their own version and competing. It's like, just don't like it. I don't like those kind of bobbly things. I'm done with it. And I never even I've never bought a brickhead or a Funko Pop. So I guess maybe I'm just a hater. If they're construction, I'll buy some. That's more or less my thinking too, these days anyway, because but even then, the Star Wars, I'm just not interested in most of the Star Wars construction things because they're expensive. I do have one Star Wars figure, one of the original ones, the Commander Cody. When is the stream going to be over? Good question. Probably as soon as I finish this bad boy, taking apart the Muaka. As soon as I finish him. But I actually may take apart a few more because someone else made an order and apparently he sent the payment. I've not checked up on this, so I might take apart some other ones. But that will not take as long as Muaka, and send them out as well. We'll see. We'll see. I won't build them. Just use their parts. Oh yeah. Yeah, me, I don't know. I'm so out of touch with building recently. I'm very off and on when I'm designing something. I get inspiration. I think I'm just more of a stop motion guy, which is not what I ever saw myself really doing. But that's where I am. Maybe I will branch out from stop motion. I don't know. I've definitely tried things before. I tried the Patreon, but I didn't commit to it because I didn't make the effort to get it all properly set up. So that was dumb of me. And now I just have a Patreon sitting around that doesn't do anything. It's one of the first things that pops up when you Google Cal and LF, so I should just delete it. Maybe I will. This feels really depressing, but I'm not that depressed. I'm just tired, you know? Like this whole the stream's tone is just sad, you know? And I'm not that sad. Just, man, I feel like my roommate's overhearing all this and he's like, what is this? Oh god. Yeah, my most recent mock is really awful Matoran. By roommate, I mean housemate. He is. They might even be action figures. I doubt they will. I want other grand ones. My most recent mock is really awful Matoran. There's some big hatred for construction. Well, Lego's just gonna blame Bionicle G2 failing on the fact that it's construction and the fact that Bionicle is old. That's all they're gonna take away from. That's all it sounds like they took away from G2. We're here to make your day worse. Thanks. Thank you, Oscar. Appreciate you. I'm already Oscar. And that meme is really catchy. Then I ranted on it, and then I started singing it, which makes me angry now. We do have to build on the 12 Modamox anytime soon. My policy has basically been, I could really monetize doing how-tos and like try and monetize them, My intention was to monetize them via Patreon, but then I didn't commit to it. So typically, whenever I committed to monetizing something that I intended to give at some point, I just end up breaking down and posting it on YouTube. That's what happened with Callan LF, the Callan how-to, the original one, toe one. Which is, it's funny that I had a build up to the toe one, and now the most viewed how-to is the Matoran Callan one. Funny how that worked out. People ended up liking that more. My most recent one is really off, but basically I do. It's possible, but I'm probably not. I've already made how-tos for Onua and Tahoe before, but I haven't publicized them. Got to go buy Callan. See you, AJ. You didn't miss much. You won't miss a. You won't have missed much. Can't speak. You will not have missed much by the time this stream is over, and I will have this immediately unlisted, so no one will ever see it. I'm pretty bad at building with G1. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I mean, they're not as easy to do. You really need, if you're going to use G1 parts, you really need to also be good at Technic to make it look good. Just slapping G1 parts around with G1 parts, you're usually going to end up with some silly looking stuff. So people paid for your Patreon and they didn't get anything in return? No one actually, that's the thing. People committed to pay, but I never set it up properly, so I never got anybody's money. So no one ever actually paid for Patreon. In fact, the people who signed up for it might have gotten the free how-tos and they never had to pay anything. So if anyone got a good deal, it was the people who committed to it and never had to pay anything. They didn't lose any money, and I don't think. Unless I'm honestly at a loss of what to say. Oh, well, that's fair, I guess. But come on, I asked for some would you rathers. We can go crazy here. We can talk about would you, I don't know. We can talk about crazy scenarios. We can talk about myself, Monk, of a normal CCBS torso with Technic add-ons to give him a Heartlight. Oh, cool. Yeah, Heartlights are kind of a fun thing to try and integrate on torsos if you can. My new Callan has a giant Heartlight. It's like an Iron Man art thing. Or arc reactor thing. My gosh, get out of there. Ah. Hate this. Hate this. You know what though? Like as neg down as I've been on this stream, at least I'm getting something good accomplished. Because I made money. I made money off of this stuff, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy of what I've accomplished. I'm happy for the memes. I'm happy for the lols. I'm happy for the life I'm sharing with you guys because you're my friends and I care about you. What am I talking about? I don't care about any of you. The most crazy scenario I've seen today is AJ not asking for a wrench. Oh, he did at the beginning, but thankfully he did not commit to it. He really could have stuck to it, and thankfully he decided to not. You just have to remove the HF brain attack chest plate. Oh yeah. My self-monk's torso is custom. His upper arms and thighs are custom. Cool. Neat. Custom is cool, but it's not everything. Better to have something that's nice and simple. It's not that custom, than to try and go over custom, and then it looks like a mess. Basically, just be smart and really look at what you're doing. That's the main lesson to take away. But some people just don't have taste. They really don't. I mean, I don't have the greatest taste myself, but there's no problem with not having custom characters. Really depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Like, I never complain about watching Bionicle videos with not custom mocks or things in them, because in that it's the story that's important. Although sometimes if I do see a video with like really odd slapped together figures, I'm like, that's kind of ugly. You don't want your mocks to be ugly. You want characters to look like Bionicle characters, you know? Hey, just Phil, welcome. You came in pretty late and you haven't missed anything because I've just been low-key talking and being bored and so talking and just being kind of a loser here. And this is one of the fewest views I've had on a stream, but that's okay. Okay. Aw, thanks for the smiley face, Phil. That makes me feel so happy. It makes me feel very, very good when people smile at me. Smiles are wonderful. Even if it is just a colon and a parenthesis. Fifth stream, yay. But I think it looks cool. Oh, I'm not as happy when I have to pull these pieces apart. That does not make me as happy. But whatever. Okay. Got this much left of the Muaka. I'm going to be really happy when this sucker's taken apart. Who knew how long? You don't really think about. Only recently, I'm selling these things, did I really think about how much of a time investment it is to actually take mocks apart. Not mocks, sets. Because it really is a time investment. I mean, I could probably do it a little quicker if I wasn't talking on a stream, but not much quicker. Is anyone, when they take a... Everybody stream I watch and I talk and I always enjoy it. Aw, thanks, Avon. That's sweet. Glad you guys are having fun. Because I definitely have had more engaging streams before when I'm having friends talk to me, but I always like just chill feeling. Giving me your parts collection for free. Ah, you think that'll make me happy? Are you gonna cover shipping, Oscar? Would you cover the shipping price? I have 5 bins with probably 1 billion pieces. Everyone thinks they have. It is really funny when you have tons and tons of Lego. You can easily just think, oh, I have millions of pieces, or when you probably only have thousands, maybe like 30,000. Calvin, can I be 100% honest? Yes, please. Tell me I'm the worst piece of crap ever. Tell me that you had sex with my wife, and now I have to go on. I have to get a divorce, knowing that I'm a cuck. You need to shave. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm kind of doing the November thing, whatever. I do need to shave. Last night wasn't even. Last night was the one night this month where I was like, I just want to shave because it's kind of keeping me awake that I have all this facial hair. I do need to shave. My beard is not a real beard. It's a flaky beard. It is. It's No Shave November, yes. This month is November. No Shave November is randomly applied. No Nut November. Yeah, that's also a concept. I think we have the options. If you can't do No Nut November because you're too, you can do No Shave November, and if you don't want to deal with No Shave November, you can do No Nut November. You have options. Oh boy. Oh man. This is the worst. Oh boy. How am I gonna get this out? I'll do it. I've got it. There we go. Now I just gotta get this bend. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh dear. This is not ideal. It's snowing where I live. Awesome. It's finally getting cool in Florida too. That's why I have all this cold clothing on. Although now we turned the heat up in the house, so I probably could just take this jacket off, but I'm gonna go outside soon, and I'm going to mail out these things that people bought. I'm excited to make some deals, get some money back, because I've thrown a lot of money in the last year at least $300, probably over $400 actually. In the past 2 years, I've thrown over like $400 at old Bionicle lots and stuff. Kind of stupid. I'm sorry. But you know what? When I get Bionicle lots, I get some good deals. I have Talamata Nui because of an old lot that the person did not know how much money they could get for Talamata Nui, and I got a really good deal on the lot. So that was awesome. That was when I was in college. I think I got the Manas off of a website. I really forget how much I paid for the Manas. I want to say I paid basically the original price, maybe a little more, but that's not terrible considering. If you just sat down one day and said, "I want to go buy the Manas right now," everything you get was like $300, $200, $150. Hey, Callan. Yes. Do you have something to say? I hate snow, and it snowed for the first time today. Oh, that's a shame. If I said where I came from, you would instantly show racism. What? That's not true. I live in Florida. Florida is like made fun of all the time, so I wouldn't do that. Unless you said you were from like North Korea or Russia, maybe. Then maybe I would. Because North Korea does anti-American propaganda. Turkey kebab. Honestly, I'm an uninformed American idiot, so I don't know how bad public how bad what's when personal liberty or I guess you could say gender and race relations are in Turkey. I have no idea. So yeah, I would not judge you. I would not show racism towards you for being a Turkian. I live in America. I won't say where in America. Okay, well, keep it private. The internet's a scary place. You don't want to dox yourself. Can you watch it when it's done? What am I watching? Sorry, did I miss some comments? I'm gonna give you an update on my self-block when you watch it. Can you watch it when it goes online? Sure, I guess. Yes, just message me, send me the link. I'll watch it. Free charge. If it doesn't snow where you live, it's S no. Funny pun. Funny pun. I need to fill my weekends with other stuff. But hey, I keep being down on myself for wasting my weekends, and most other weekends I do. But today is going to be different, I think. Today I'm going to send out some packages because I've already been paid. So that's good. And yeah, who knows how much more I'll make off of these Bionicle sets. If no one else bought any of the Bionicles that I'm selling after today, I would be okay with it because I've made 3 deals, and I'm happy with those deals right now. But I still also have Takanuva and from 2003 Takanuva and Lekon and Kikanawa for sale. Goodbye, Oscar. You're a goof. We love you. You probably missed me saying that, but bye, Oscar. Never forget. People always got to make a case when they leave a stream, as if they were that important. They're not. Nobody's that important, except for me. Joking, joking. Oh boy. Now backlash. No comments after Oscar's death. Oscar leaving. So that's the backlash I get. I remember that giant Takanuva from Galaxy Report. Oh, actually, that's not the one I'm selling. I'm selling a 2003 Takanuva with his vehicle. My first set was the Thornatus V9. It was awesome at that age. It got me into building. Actually, just Phil, did you know that the Thornatus, that's one of the only 2009 sets that I now don't have. I have almost every 2009 set. The only two that I don't have are Skirmix, Fairwind Skirmix, and Fairwind Skirmix and Thornatus. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. But yeah, so I'm pretty close to completing 2009, which is kind of crazy. And the reason that I'm pretty close is because I recently acquired Scopio. He's right over there. He's a big old thing. My first set was the Shadow Matoran Gavla. Oh, that's cool. Ah, man, it's so weird that people used to say my first sets were like 2003 or 4 or 5. And then like a few years ago, they'd say, oh, it was 2006 and 7. But now here we are. 2009 was when some of you guys were first getting into Bionicle. It's cool. It's awesome. You like Scopio? And anyone who has Scopio, what do you think of your Scopio? I think my first Bionicle item was the blue Weewa mask. Don't hate me because I forgot the name. The Miru? The blue Miru, the original Miru, or the Miru Nuva? Is it the Nuva one or the Mata one? Because those are the only ones that come in blue that I know of. I started off with 3. And the Exaura. Then I got Vampira and Pawtu 2008. So much trivia, so much information about your G1 sets. I love it. G1 is awesome. I had Matoro, Gresh, and Akar. Which Matoro? Nika or Mari? I'm assuming Mari because that's closer to Gresh and Akar. Hoobadoo. And finally, Motonui. Oh, did you get to a Motonui? Or did you get just the small Motonui? I think I have almost every single... The Thornatus is like $60, but I think I've gotten every Bionicle set that's over $70, which is kind of cool. Because now I only have cheaper things. But Ernak is one of those things that I don't have. And I would love to get Ernak for completionist's sake. Ernak is cool. It's really weird to me that they made Ernak like technically non-canon. He's like a nightmare. He's not really a character. He's a legend. I really want Mask of Light Motonui. Oh, what do you mean by that? What does Mask of Light Motonui look like? He's not in the film as a physical being. Unless you're thinking Takuta Nuva is Motonui. I don't know. My little brother got the Thornatus for Christmas last year. Oh, cool. I almost got the Thornatus recently when I was bidding on something, but I didn't. My computer killed itself as I was bidding on it, which was very upsetting. And it was so stupid too because my Wi-Fi, I think, was screwed up. I went to a Motonui, but like just for the mask. Yep, the mask is really the only thing that's worth it about it. Where is my Toa Motonui? Is he in the No, he's not in the 2009 box. Where is he? I don't even know right now where I have my Toa Motonui, but I know he's here somewhere. Oh, he might be in that box. Yeah, I think he's in there. Because I had like in my house, not my house, my parents' house when I lived there, I had a big shelf with all my Mata, Nuva, Toa Motonui, a few others. I would sometimes put the Toa Mata revamp mocks up there and other things. And I had those all on display for the longest time. but now I took them here with me, and they're just sitting in a box. Oh yeah, I had Takanuva 2008 up there. 2008. I'm still missing a couple sets. I have the Exaura and the Rocco. I need to get the what is the third one again? The one that actually looks like a vehicle, not like a giant box they're riding on. I meant Legend of Reborn. Gotcha, that makes more sense. Erpader. I wonder if I took longer on Moaka. Feels like I've taken longer on the Moaka. But I'm almost done with the Moaka. And then I can finally get to the smaller sets, which will take only a few minutes. The Legendary Reborn Motonui is pretty easy to get. I haven't been timing. Okay. Yeah, I imagine the Legendary Reborn Motonui, the set is not that hard. I have a couple, like I have one that's complete, one that's a duplicate, and one that I put together from my cousin's parts when he got it years ago. Everyone say their favorite mask. Oh gosh, probably Hal, just for classic's sake. I love the Hal. The original OG Hal. It's so beautiful. I'd say yeah, it's taken longer. Honestly, all 6 of the Mata masks are so cool looking. They're so cool. And the Hal is just. Excuse me. It was a very achu sneeze. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I hope the guy who bought it doesn't see that I sneezed into my hand. Oh, bye, Phil. Thanks for joining us. Love to have you. Bless you. Oh, thank you. Yes, I sneezed, so I appreciate the bless you. The Gesundheit. What is, I know I should know what Gesundheit means. I do. I historically have, but Cragrocks and Vladinix. Hello, kind sir. Hello. I swear every time someone leaves, someone else pops in. It's like the circle of life here. How cool. Welcome. But you know who's been here the whole time? Ruben Assassin Rose. You get the shout out. You get the legacy member shout out. Because you've been here for one of my most boring appearances, and you've been positive and wonderful the whole way through. Unlike some people, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Yay. All right. Oh boy. Almost done with this thing. And I'm also I feel like I've gotten sicker as the stream has gone on. My nose has gotten more congested. Interesting. Interesting information. I try to be, sir. Yeah, Oscar. Nah, Oscar's fine. Oscar's a fun guy. I guess. I don't know. All these people having fun in the sun. Any questions? Any more questions? Anything you want me to elaborate on? Something that maybe I made? I swear I never talk about my videos. No one actually asks me about the videos, which is kind of interesting. People just want to talk about Bionicle in general, which makes sense. But there's a lot of history with my videos that I don't talk about that much. Mostly because it's boring, but yeah. Hey, Jamiro Blues, welcome. Jamiro. Any word on another Count and Davix? Oh, yeah. Well, the history with Count and Davix is years ago I made videos a lot like what I'm making now, where there's no real through line, there's no setup structure. So my friends were like, maybe you should actually try writing like a strict scripted story with, or like a scripted universe, not just some random crap. So I was like, okay. I ended BioShorts and I started Count and Davix. But Count and Davix was never an inspired idea. It was always in my head. It was like, David's my brother, So I'll make a video of us being brothers. I'll make a series of that. And then it just ended up being very Onapexian pals in concept. And as a result, I'm not particularly proud of it. I don't think it's had a very definitive personality. And I didn't think the characters were very strong. Davix came across more often than not as just kind of a jerk. And Callan was just kind of stupid loser. But they weren't defined in being a jerk and a loser. They were just a jerk and a loser, and that's not interesting. So that's my personal take on them. But yeah, I don't think I'll be doing any more Callan and Davix. I might make up the video with Davix again, but I don't think I'm going to pursue that universe any further because I'm just not inspired. And I've been having fun with these silly, ridiculous videos I've been making recently. Yeah, they get some good views. Any Jamiro, my boy, Ivex, my boy. I've been watching your videos since Counting Days episode 1 to this day. You've been my most favorite biological YouTube account. You've been even inspired me to do stop motion for a while. Aw, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Crag rocks, appreciate it. But I stopped due to being busy constantly. It's true. Well, no one can blame you. That's the hardest thing. The main reason that I stuck around is because I was able to. I had okay lighting. My stop motion got a little bit better as I've gone on. And I've made just good enough looking videos that people like them. Okay. I don't think they're great videos in general. Most of Mata, I think most of Mata is actually pretty cringy. But most people look back on it with fondness, which is kind of cool. You were the first BioTuber I ever watched besides TGV. Oh, that's cool. It is always cool to hear how people everyone's perception is so different than your own, and people coming in. It's weird to be that guy. You're that guy to them, even when you're just a lowly 17,000 subscribers on YouTube guy. It's really interesting. There's a whole video. This guy did this whole video documenting Leafy's entire career. I mentioned it earlier in the stream. And it's kind of crazy to me that his first 3 years on YouTube, he had just about as big of an audience as I've had in my 8 years almost here, which is encouraging in a way, but actually more depressing because when he finally blew up, it was just because he started mocking children. Whatever. You are my favorite BioTuber because I don't actually know. Well, if you don't have a reason for me to be your favorite, then it's not exactly a very substantive argument, I don't think. Hey, I'm back again. Welcome back, Oscar. We talked a lot of trash about you while you were gone. Sorry. Also, we misspelled back, sir. What's wrong with you? Imagine if someone did a Biological Hero Factory Civil War trailer. That actually is, I like it. I'm surprised that concept didn't happen. Iron Man would definitely be Hero. I think Team Iron Man would be Hero Factory, unfortunately. Even though I prefer Team Iron Man. But just think about it. Iron Man has the CC. I mean, to be fair, Captain America also has the CCBS, but I don't know. There's some different ways you could do a Civil War trailer with Hero Factory versus Bio. Callan, can you watch it? Not right now. I'm on the stream, but after the stream's over, just send me the link. But yeah, I think Iron Man's team is more corporate, so it would make a little more sense that he'd be Hero Factory. But oh boy. All right, I'm about to knock the final piece out. Goodness gracious. It's never easy on the final piece. Look at how raw and red my hands are right now. Ugh. It's not easy. It's not easy being green. All right. Okay. Those two are done. Now I got to remember which sets I was actually selling to the third guy. Oh, Cow and Hulkbuster would be dope to see. Oh, that would be cool. Like a Hero Factory giant Hulkbuster mod. Perhaps. Okay. Vakama, Keelrak, Prydak, and Lewa were the ones he wanted. Okay, cool. Let me get them. All right. Prydak. Surprised someone actually bought Prydak, but I'm not disappointed. Okay. Where are they? Oh my gosh, I can't see a single one of the ones that... Okay. There's Keelrak. Oh boy. Also, you probably are seeing that I'm wearing pajama pants. I have no shame. Look at this. What a mess. What a mess. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is what you signed up for, guys. This is what you signed up for. Okay. Alright. Okay. Disc. Got the disc. Okay. Where's the Vakama? The rest of it. There he is. Alright. Okay. Got Vakama. Got these 3 of them. What was the 4th one? I don't even remember already. I already forgot. Oh yeah, Lewa. Idiot. Did I take apart the Lewa Nuva? Oh, Lewa Nuva's already bagged. Sweet. Wait, was it Lewa? Okay, it was Lewa Nuva. Okay. Cool. Lewa Nuva's already bagged. Sweet. So I only have 3 to do. Okay, what did I miss in the comments while I was goofing around? Well, your mock is in red. Kermit, well, your mock is red. Kermit, thanks. Hey, Colin. Hey, Termathon. Welcome. Why did LEGO stop using purple and Bionicle? I don't know. I think they brought it back for G2. No. Bat Callan. Yep, that's what I'm wearing. Oh, can you make the Vizirac stand? What do you mean by the like this? Can I make him stand like this? That's kind of. But whatever. Can I see Makuta? Which Makuta? Which Makuta do you want to see? Let me know. It might be a little hard to get one of the big ones that I made, but maybe I can do it just to be nice. All right, but first let me try and... I guess I'll start with Vakama, because why not? Vakamama. Vakamama. Goodness gracious. I wouldn't want to see both mocks. Oh, do you mean the giant ones? Both of them, Vakama? I mean, they're pictures of them. I don't... It would be a little bit of a hassle to just pick them up and pull them on stream now, because they're over there in a corner. And they're pretty big and hard to make stand up properly, because that's how good at making mocks I am. Burb. Oh, shoot. Well, that's not ideal. I guess I'm going to have to give this guy a new... This literally just broke on me as I was taking this apart. Excellent. Excellent. Look at that. Epic. Okay, this is epic. All right, well, that's broken. Whatever. Hashtag no regrets. I'm going to go before my tablet dies. Laters. Thanks for sticking with me this long. Thanks, Ruben. Cheers. I want to see both mocks. Lord of Shadow. Oh, yeah. Oof. Okay. No one's has said anything of any merit for me to answer. So, okay. Callan, have you seen Wombat Combat's version of yourself, Mock? I have, and I have not. I've seen his earlier versions. This one's not that much different. And I've seen the newest one too. I do think it's cool. I like it a lot. Wombat Combat's cool. He's probably one of the few people who still has myself mock built. There were a lot of the people back in the day. I don't know why. It was a thing back in the day on mock pages. where people would like really want you to build their self mock, and then if you did, that was like the coolest thing. And then if you ever took it apart, it was almost like a sign of disrespect. That's what it felt like back in the day. It was really silly and immature. So, but how many Bionicles do you have? Oh my gosh. I gotta have at least 300 maybe, like somewhere in there. I think that's gotta be. That sounds about right. Somewhere between 200 and 300, maybe a little over 300. I guess it depends on how you're counting each figure. I have too much, so yeah. And my goal is to have every single Bionicle set ever produced. That would be the dream. Like LJ, I want to be like LJ because LJ is my hero. He's my spirit animal. That's a joke. LJ, I'm sure LJ's a nice guy. Callan, that's a bit too much. Are you what talking about LJ like that? Oh, or just the Bionicle box. Yeah, I definitely have too many Bionicles. But my dream is if I can become a wealthy adult and have my own man cave, I will have a room with a giant table and sections split up where I have each year on display every character. Like that would be the coolest thing in my opinion. Having like a giant room with a table that stretches across like 3 sides of the wall, and then yeah, like my Bionicle shrine, and then I would have like action sequences from each year. The Toa Mata fighting the Borok mixed with the the Nuva. Actually, no, yeah. What I do is, because here's my other part of that. In accomplishing that goal, I would really like to have um, all 6 um, Exotoa, and I'm halfway there. I've got 3, so if that dream was ever to come true, I would have the Toamata fighting all the Rahi, as God intended, and then the the Taraga and Mictoran onlooking. I would have in 2002. I would have the Toa fighting the Barog and the Borok, and with the Va mixed in there as well. Then for 2003, the Nuva, of course, I would have them fighting the I would have them fighting the the Rakshi and the Borakal, mix them all together, have Takanuva fight Bakuda in there. And then 2004, you could go on, so on and so forth. I would have it all structured like that. Really, the only diverse idea there is that the Toa Mata Derp, my brain just died. The only diverse idea in there is that the Toa. Wait, okay. Maybe that good 2 bonks. Wow. I know you're jelly. I am jelly. I only have 1 set now, I understand. You were the king of BioTube. I am? Oh yeah, that's what Creepy BioTube said. I want 2001 Pohatu. I want a G1 bonk. Yeah, I'm selling all the 2001 sets. I'm thinking like 20, well, I guess for all 6 of them, probably $35. And then that's what my goal would be if I were to sell all 6, $35 and shipping. That would include shipping. So, there's not a lot of mocks more than sets, but I think I got 20. Cool. Yeah, some people, I know this was me for years. Some people have more mocks than sets. They take all their sets apart. And there are some sets that I had as a child built that I don't even have built anymore. One example would be Kalma. I could technically rebuild Kalma, but his head's all messed up, kind of. He's got like some of the masks back in the day had the problem where they're like the piece, there was like it would basically like shed. The piece would shed. You know, I have a golden Makuta mask. Um, not the pearl gold one, the old gold Makuta mask that did that, and that was not good. Not a cool thing. But I do also have the pearl gold one because I traded IDS for it. I build a mock as soon as I get a new set. Pride Deck was my first Bionicle. Cool. Well, I'm taking it apart now to send to someone because he bought it. Sweet, sweet. When did you get Grush? I still technically don't own a complete Grush. I'm missing one piece from him, but I do have a lot of pieces from Grush. I first got my complete Grush like earlier this year, actually, and a big lot of stuff. Callan, do you have Grush? Yeah, I just answered that. I don't like the set sitting. They're doing nothing. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of disappointed. I have like a lot of my Bionicle sets that I've collected. They're all just sitting in boxes. And one day I want to create my Bionicle shrine. Or even better yet, like a Bionicle museum. Like just a building where people could come and see Bionicle and appreciate. Like, you could probably actually do something like that because Bionicle is kind of a meme. You could potentially, like, if you play up the meme value of Bionicle, you could potentially have like a little Bionicle museum full of stuff and make some decent money off of that. Like people going to that. I think some people would actually show up for that and have a laugh and also enjoy the legend of Bionicle. I want the Tomata. I wouldn't break them. Bye, everyone. Bye. Or bye, to Avon. Send me that link. I'll watch it later. Okay? Like, message it to me somewhere. YouTube, you can send messages or leave it in a comment on a video. Okay, Avon? If you really do want me to see that video, just leave a message. I'll get to it. All right. Rydak is coming along. On his destruction. And then only Kiorak left, and then I think I'll close things up. Close up shop. But man, this actually took a lot longer than I thought it would. Jeez. Taking apart all these sets. And then I gotta pack them up. Oh boy. Gotta work hard for this money. I really hope I get Palatumata for my birthday. Oh, that would be cool. I have like 6 Palatumatas right now. I need to sell them. Ugh. I got more bonks, mostly because of G2. Yeah, I bought a lot of G2 sets too. Vent Light, welcome. You're coming towards the end of our time here, but enjoy your stay. I might, yeah, just because of the teal principle bone, I might actually not disconnect that. Those either. I don't know. I'll see what I do with the packaging. Jamiro, when is your birthday? That's a good question. 30th of November. Yours is 5 days after mine, Jamiro. I could buy one from you, Callan. You could. So who got the axe in this disassembly stream? Actually, no people. This is all sets that I'm selling. I'm selling these sets. All of the sets that I'm taking apart right now have been bought. So all the sets that I've sold are the Tarakawa, the Muaka and Kingra, the Nui Rama, brown Borakva and black Borakva. Oh my gosh. Strack, Vakama, Metru, Brydak, Keelrak, and Liwanuva. So I think that's 10, whatever. I might have miscounted because I'm stupid. Ivax is February 1st. Yours is the day before my brother Josiah's birthday. He is born on Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. I'm going to need to buy some more Ziploc bags to package all these guys up. I wonder, can I fit all of his parts in here? Possibly. Oh man, it's not looking good. I haven't even fit most of the pieces in there. I'm back. Hey, just Phil, welcome back. Why does everyone make a big case about leaving and then they just pop right back in? Like, stop it, guys. That's pointless. No one cares. Because I'm mean. I have 10 minutes, give or take. Okay. Sorry. I shouldn't be mean like that. Okay, this is not going to work. This ain't going to work. Nope. 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 Dang it. The annoying thing is some of these bags are so big. Callan, you can't stop me from eating my tasty fish. Ugh. Oh my gosh, what is this one from? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I don't even know. Oh man. So you sell via eBay or Amazon? Actually, I'm just selling offhand on Instagram, actually. I'm just selling to people who ask me. Because I'm too lazy to set up all the eBay stuff. I'm leaving. I expect a big goodbye from everyone. I might return 5 minutes later. I'm back. That's right, Jamiro. You got it. You nailed it, Jamiro. That's exactly what happens. Oscar, that's me. These people, they got no respect. They just want to be loved. Who doesn't want to be loved? I saw the Queen movie. Pretty gay. Queen. Oh shoot! What piece flew in there? Crap. Need to be more careful. What happened? What the heck? Where'd it go? All these pieces are his. What? Ugh. What is going on, man? She's a killer queen. 2. Oh gosh, now I gotta look. Goodbye, Jamiro. It's been great to be here with you. Goodbye. Oh shoot! I didn't take this apart. Wait. Oh yeah, he has 2. This is. Gosh, I'm doing a terrible job of keeping track. Like, it's not that complicated. Which things go to which? Anytime. Something is amiss here. Something is amiss. Oh, is it a hand? It might be a hand. But how many hands does this have? I don't think it's... crap. I'll look at the piece count after the fact. All right, well, thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm just going to briefly take apart this keel rack, and then I'm going to go. So, if you guys have any final things to say, speak now or forever hold your pizza. That was such a funny joke, man. Such a funny joke. I'm such a funny guy. He's a killer queen. Final thing. Okay, the suspense is building. Silence. Nothing. No one's giving me nothing. I just got final thing. Oh, he said final thing because that's all he has to say. I get it. You know what? That's a good place to end it. This was a disaster. No, it was fine. It was just boring, so I will not be keeping this up. Thank you everyone for watching and interacting. Had a good time taking apart these sets to sell to people. So I'll see you on the next one. Maybe next time I'll actually have good things happening as opposed to boredom. All right. Bye.